flying my missions, I had a front seat of Paul Fody I told you about that was killed after I left. It flew my front seat. Gung-ho, enthusiastic, he was just ready to go, you know, he wanted to just do it. And we'd be flying a mission, we'd be flying these circles around the scout. And it would get boring sometimes if the scout wasn't finding anything. And he's up there in the front seat, you know, look, I see him up there like this, looking around. He says, Jim, he says, put the scout over there, have him check this LZ out over here. And I said, no. I said, we've got a mission to scout a particular area and do it systematically. And I said, I can't be running the scout all over the place to go check out things you see at 1,500 feet. And he says, you don't care if we find anything, do you? And I said, no, I don't.
No.
I said, all I care about is getting you and myself home and getting that scout home. And that's all I care about. If we don't find anything, I could care less. Yeah. It didn't bother me a bit that we didn't find anything, and I wasn't particularly enthusiastic about going out and looking for things. Again, I just wanted 2 crews to get home, and that's all I was concerned about all day long, is to make sure that scout, that I kept him safe, and of course my front seater and myself, and that's all I was concerned with. And what the commander was concerned with, my boss, you know, back in the ops center, calling us on the radio about, have you found somewhere to put the blues in yet? And I say, no, I haven't found anywhere. I could have cared less whether we found a place, and I think he knew that. Mm-hmm. But I just wanted to see us get home safe, and that's all I cared about.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the attitude I had, whatever that took.
Yeah. Because there's been a number of times where you told me that you would come back the next day and you would reconnoiter certain areas. Did you have when you were supporting these troops? When you came back the next day, did you ever see the results of what your team did, and was that something that ever bothered you?
Not a heck of a lot. Again, at altitude in the Cobra, you didn't see a lot. You just couldn't see a lot. You know, the scout saw it all.
Yeah.
He saw the results, and he could call us and give us spot reports, and we'd write it down and call it back to us. But the actual visual confirmation of what he was seeing, we didn't see much up in the Cobra.
I have a better appreciation for that now that I've seen those photos that you took.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I mean, you can't see anything. The first picture early on where you're showing it's a hooch right there. I'm like, where?
Yeah.
That little white thing.
That's my helicopter under the water.
Yeah, exactly. Where?
Well, that's the same thing I was asking the guy in the right seat. I said, what is that? You know, what are we looking at?
Right.
You know, I didn't see it either. I just took the picture, you know, and later on saw that. But
Well, we'll let you have your evening back. We've taken up a lot of your time.
Oh gosh, that's no problem. Enjoyed it.
That was fun.
This was great. I mean,
Thanks for